Hello and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto.
I'm Dr. Lindsay here.
Yay!
Yay.
We are still in the holiday season.
Yes, we
We're
are.
week 2.
Week 2, because I love Christmas.
I love Christmas too. We're going to talk more about Christmas, but
Okay.
let's just kind of get all the things in front of
Squared
us
away?
before
Okay.
we get going.
Okay. Do you have a So Fired moment?
You always get mad that I don't do this. The entire episode, the show itself is called
The
So
show
Fired. I
itself.
can't even do my homework. Let me think.
This is the one
The only
recurring thing we do every week.
And I never can seem to get my homework in. Tough, huh?
Well, I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
So yesterday when you called me and you're like, you seem kind of like meh, like holiday blues. I'm like, no, I'm not like holiday blues. I'm just kind of over working and I'm over this year and I'm ready to be done. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to crank up the brainwaves on the
Oh.
positive brainwave vibe app. And
No,
I'll
it's what's
turn
it
my
called?
hand upside down.
Something beats.
It's like Bayer. I can't say the word.
I know, I can't either.
Bayernal.
That's
all right.
I'll figure it out.
You guys know what I'm
It's like
saying.
binaural.
Yeah. Binaural. No.
Okay.
Binaural. Binaural. No, I can't say
All
it,
right,
but
you will later.
by beats.
Okay.
Yeah, you turn that shit on. I'm just like, everything's amazing.
The Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Good.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
But you know what? I have something to say, and
Okay.
I'm a little like, this is serious.
Oh,
It's kind of fucked up.
okay.
I'm not sure, but I think I'm happy. Like, what?
Like, what's this feeling?
Yeah, because it's like perpetually like exciting.
Oh, why are you happy? I've noticed because you had such a great time on Friday, and I guess that just has seemed to carry on through the week.
I dare say it's been crescendoing that whole time. Well, okay, we'll get to that Friday. Certainly that was like the epic. But yesterday, just as recent as yesterday, I thought about it. I saw 5 different people.
What do you mean?
Okay, I know that.
Like at the grocery store, on Instagram.
Like in my
Like-
life.
What?
Like I met with or physically saw, spent time with 5 different people.
Oh, yesterday.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All of which I consider friends.
Okay.
I don't think you realize how how momentous and like how epic that is.
I'll let it sink in.
5 years ago, you were my only friend.
Yeah.
like legit.
Uh-huh.
I met with 5 different friends yesterday.
That's good.
And it wasn't like, oh, I saw a friend at Court Bauer. It was
Mhm.
like legit, like they showed up.
Was I one of those friends?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay.
You were the first.
I was your first on the tour around the world of friendship. Well, that's exciting.
It was. You know what? Yeah, thanks. That
Yeah.
was kind of is that a so fire?
Yeah, that's a so fire.
Because I was driving home from yoga. Surprisingly, I was just like, wow, I've met with a lot of friends because I was like vibing high. And I've been catching the feels of this for a minute.
How did you feel after hanging out with 5 friends? Did you feel re-energized or did you feel like you wanted to go home
No,
and
I felt
chill?
re-energized.
Oh,
And I wanted to hang
wow.
out with more people.
So now that means you're hanging out with the right people.
Is it?
Uh-huh. Because
Really?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, because sometimes I'll go to things and I'm like, ugh, that kind of sucked my energy out.
Yeah.
But if you're hanging out with all the right people all the time, you just get more amped and more excited to hang out
I'm
with more
fucking
people.
amped.
Yeah.
I am amped for life. Do you know what I mean? Like every minute I'm like, what's gonna happen next?
I know. And it just happened.
It's exciting. Okay. Yeah. So overall, I feel like that. Like everything's just like, but like everything. So so that's just my superpower, right?
No, that's not the superpower.
What's my
The
superpower?
superpower is making everyone else feel like they're the most interesting person in the room. That's your superpower.
You know, that's another thing. Like some people would come to my funeral.
Yeah.
Until like 5 years ago, I was convinced.
No, people would totally come. Even if you think no one's going to come to your funeral, people come out of the woodworks just to be like, oh, what happened? Oh, what's the goss? What's the 411?
I'm trying to give people more 411.
Oh.
I am trying. Like I am getting very I am getting very, like, reckless,
As in what way?
like, at home. No, I mean, like, I'm just a little more like, "No fucks given."
Yeah, isn't it a great way to live?
It is. I am like, "Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god." Like, on the plane ride when I get when
Oh,
there's
yeah.
turbulence and I'm
And she's, like, death gripping.
the armrests,
Yep.
if I'm lucky, you're there, so I, like, break your arm and little, like,
Yep.
soft
I
finger.
know.
But this is what it
Sometimes.
feels like when you, like, take off, and if you're afraid of flying, there's that, like, feeling, you're like, "Oh, fuck, oh, fuck." And that's kind of what it feels like, trying like, kind of giving no fucks given and just being like, "What do you what if?"
I
It
find
is.
that interesting perspective because I guess this is a new feeling for you, and
Yes.
I
Yes. This
it's it's, like, hard for me to understand these feelings. I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's just, like,
Please
what you do."
believe
I
me.
know, it's just,
Please.
like, I'm just having I need to, like, soak it in, and, like, it is very exciting, and I totally understand that. I'm just trying to, like, get to, like, your level of excitement that, like, "Oh my god, this is happening." I'm like, "Well, yeah, that's just, like, how life
Okay,
is."
well, I appreciate you
Yeah,
trying
so I'm
to,
definitely
like
but I'm, like, excited for you. Even though I can't feel it,
it's
like, the
like
same as
saying
you,
you're
I'm
not excited
excited.
for your puppy to, like,
Oh my
literally run
gosh.
up the
No, I'm, like,
stairs.
very excited for you, and I think this is, like, a really good turning point for you, and I wish I could feel the same amount of excitement in my body that you're feeling, but I'm not.
Actually, I heard the biggest compliment of my life the other well, certainly top 5.
She's just has so many compliments.
The other day, somebody
Oh,
says to
really?
me, "You know what? I can't just find the best out of every situation like you." I was like
It's called being so fired. Tune in, listen, and learn.
I was like, "You're" it's like, "You're mad at me 'cause I'm like, "It's fucking awesome." Okay. So that is
Okay.
my, like, of the moment, I noticed, A, I'm happy, kinda. Like, I don't wanna walk it back, but or jinx it, but I'm
Yeah.
like, "Things are pretty great."
Wow, I'm happy for you.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then as a result of it, those experiences that are kind of picking up,
Mhm.
and then they're translating for the best I had the best night of my life last Friday.
Mhm. Okay, let's do a short recap because I've heard this story like 5 times already. Let me just tell you guys what happened on Friday. So she went to the disco, she went to Whiskey Row, and she was dancing, having the time of her life, and she found this guy on the dance floor, and she's like, "Oh my god, he's the world's hottest guy ever." And we're just dancing and jumping up and down. Okay, like if you haven't gone out with Chelsea, there is no stop to the dancing. The dancing goes all night long. Like there's no breaks at all. At all. So then she found her perfect dance mate partner on the floor. And you know what? She got his name, where he's from, but no Instagram handle, no contact information. She forgot to hit follow when she was like, "Look at my Instagram." So now we're on a mission to find this guy so that she can spend New Year's with him. So we're taking stalking tips because I am usually very good at tracking people down, but I just like need a little more information about this person to track him down.
Okay, let's start. Oh, let's
So
start.
this is a magical Hallmark movie in the
Okay,
making.
Nancy does not want me to talk about this at all. Okay, real quick. So I went out with my friends and we went downtown Friday night. Literally repeating the story. I don't see it. Didn't happen. Well, somebody also gave me the compliment. You're really good at describing things in in very visual detail. And I'm like, I'm giving the people what they want. And you know what? It's another thing. Can we stop for a second? I listened to a few of our episodes in the
Yeah.
past. I gotta tell you guys, thank you so
Sorry.
much.
I'm like, sorry.
So fucking bad. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's painful.
Like the fact that you're still listening, it is really hot in here. I can't take my hat off because my hair is greasy.
I just feel like even last week I thought it was great. I just laughed too much. No one can enjoy someone laughing too much.
Yeah, so I was just trying to make it more concise for everyone.
No, I get it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, the
But
fact
thank you
I
for
can't believe you
listening.
keep listening.
And sorry.
Oh, sorry is the first thing. Fuck. Anyway, what were we saying?
Well, you were recapping.
Okay, stop. You have to let me. So we go into Whiskey Row, and yes, maybe we were partying before.
Enlightened.
And then we get to the dance floor, and yes, I'm enlightened. So you gotta look. I am like, let me do my dance move for you.
They're not gonna be able to see it.
Okay, but somebody
Okay,
is.
we'll put it on
And it's just
Instagram.
like, first of all, it was like,
There's a lot of arms that spread out. There's a lot of like pointing coming at you. There's a lot of like hands moving up and down the body and in the hair.
there's a lot of
There's a lot of like eye looks.
I fucking say it.
Yeah, I
Okay,
fucking-
anyway,
yeah.
so across from the dance floor, not that too terribly far, maybe like three arms away, very tall man. And I was like, you know what, Chelsea, we are trying to find, you wouldn't have thought of him as very attractive, okay? But
You're like, I'm trying to find love in a hopeless place.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so then
Okay.
they made eyes.
No. So he like outstretched his arm, and then I came dancing towards him, and then we were like dancing up on each other. And at one point, it was
All
like
night long.
all the fucking night long. And I kept jumping up and down. And he's like, "Each song is a banger," and I'm like, "Yeah." And he was like singing to my mouth, and then I like jumped on him like cowgirl style. I was like. And then we made out, and he's like catching his friends a side eye, like, "Yo, can you believe this shit?" And then it was like, I was like, "I love you," and I kept like touching his washboard abs. They were so tight. And then at the end, he was like, "How old are you?" Why does it always go there?
I don't know. I don't know why they seem to know, but he is
No, so
younger.
I said, "I'm 45." He's like, "No, you're not." And I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he's like, "No, I'm like actually technically like 46, like real soon." And he's like, "Shut up." I was like, "How old are you?" And he's like, 25. So then I was like, he's like, "Let's go back to your place." And I said,
You're
"No,
like, absolutely not.
no, we can't." I was like, "What's wrong with yours?" He's like, "My parents' place?" He's like, "My sister's there." I was like, "Oh."
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. Okay, you guys. So
Hmm.
his name is Tyler.
Okay, so I'm desperate.
Yeah.
I have two friends in particular. That's you and Jen.
Uh-huh.
Almost the only two. But who are sleuths, like master, you want them on your team. They look all like cute and charming and just like girly girls who dress their dogs up, but they are like baddies in like a cyber cryptic kind of like, what's her name for 24? Chloe, who's like dee with the headset on and like all the data. Like, they're really those things?
Yeah. So his name is Tyler. He is a pilot. I think he's a pilot for Southwest.
How do you know he's from?
Because I feel like he said he flew with Southwest.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so either probably
So the person we're looking.
Southwest,
Oh, wait,
Southwest or United. He's a pilot. but-
Wait. I didn't back up.
Okay.
So it was the best dancing night of my life. Okay,
Okay.
I think we got that.
Yeah, we got it.
But the fact that like we were just like dancing soulmates. So the new me is taking proactive steps.
Mhm.
New Year's is coming up. I want to do it again, and I want to dance with him all night long because that was the greatest night of my life. There was nothing but like just feeling it. And could you imagine? So if you could find him and tell him I want to do it again, I'll be at Whiskey Row. Is this literally
Okay,
the best Hallmark?
You guys,
movie
it is a
ever?
Hallmark movie in the making. Let me tell them what we're looking for so
Okay,
that
bye.
our friends can
Oh,
know.
fuck. Like, shut the fuck up. 3 times.
Let me speak. Okay, his name is Tyler. He's tall, like 6'4" probably. He's a ginger.
Okay, he's got red hair with a red mustache.
Yep.
Look, don't hold that
Red
against.
mustache. He is
Soft. It's very
he
soft.
is a pilot for a major airline.
We don't know which one.
He lives in Mississippi.
So his friend said.
Yeah, so his friend said, but he actually might live in Highlands Ranch.
He's from Highlands Ranch.
okay.
His mom and his sister are too.
Yeah. So, and he was born in 1997.
I graduated from high school that year.
Yeah.
Actually, it was 96.
So that's what we know about him. So, our friends who are sleuths as well,
Like
please help
baddies.
us out.
Do you think I should go to Whiskey Row?
Yeah, just go to Whiskey Row. And if you're not there, someone else will be there.
Yeah.
I want to go to Whiskey Row. That sounds like my kind of jam.
It was so fucking fun. I don't.
Chelsea,
Hello?
there's a chance
What?
that I know this guy.
No. What? You guys
I don't know for sure, but he would have gone to high school the same year as me. Like, we would have been in the same class. I don't know if I know him from high school, but one of my friends has his private pilot's license. So I can see if they went to the same pilot school.
See, I just have to talk and get the word out.
That's a good take right there. God damn it! I told you. You just give us. I'm just getting in my way. Jesse. Why?
Like, he
Whoa.
doesn't sound familiar, but we would have graduated high school the same year. So we would have graduated college the same year. And I have a lot of friends that are in like aerospace or who trained to be pilots. So I can ask around.
You guys,
Are you feeling my
this is a Hallmark movie unraveling before your eyes.
my own producer? That's it.
This was very exciting. Now this just took an exciting twist.
I didn't even know this would be today's topic. Oh my God. It was just like, okay, honest to God, it was the most magical night of my life, right? Because, like, think about the one thing you love to do in life. And for me, it's like dancing with your arms outstretched and making, like, who lady doesn't like to do that? It's like the best version of prom now, right? And you're grinding. And if you're lucky enough to let a guy in your space who's not like creeping you the fuck out and you're like vibing, that's like a 1 in a billion, right? And then if you make out, you're like, who am I? And I was like, this is the coolest version ever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I can't believe you
Yeah.
found it. So there's a
That's
chance.
wild. There's a chance.
Whoa.
I just found a guy named Tyler on LinkedIn who's a pilot. He's from Castle Rock.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, he's
Close
too
enough.
old. He's too old. He's too
Oh.
old. I'm gonna find every fucking pilot on LinkedIn.
Oh, I forgot. Jesse's the biggest baddie out of all of
yeah,
us.
she is.
Your arms look so little.
So many
tiny.
people don't
Like-
know that I know where they live.
Your arms are little too.
What do you mean?
I might have found him actually. Wait, hold on. Tyler, last name redacted. He's a flight instructor. He lives in Broomfield. Is that too far? This
He's
guy
a
lives
what?
in Broomfield and started college the same year that I did. So,
Okay.
or at least maybe his LinkedIn isn't updated because his LinkedIn says Broomfield.
I
His
think
picture
he
sucks.
was
I
in
can't tell what he
Highlands
looks
Ranch.
like.
That's right.
Helen's Ranch.
Yeah, that's the right one.
I'm
So then I
gonna
was
I'm gonna
like-
find him.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Jessie. Yeah.
Lindsay's like, get that burned off my
Yeah.
chest. Oh my God. Because okay, so the question is, when we find him, what do we say?
Hey, want to spend New Year's together?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Do you want to do New Year's? New Year's Eve. Meet me there? No, I don't want to be left hanging. Like, do you or not?
Just say, see you at Whiskey Row on New Year's.
I was gonna say let's do it again. 12:31, 11 p.m.
That's too many things. That's too many words.
Just New Year's. NYE.
Yeah. See you NYE Whiskey Row. That's it.
He's 25. They don't talk a lot.
No. No punctuation. Just straight.
Is it like C, the letter C,
No,
U?
no. Mm-mm. Definitely not. C spelled out SEEYOU NYE Whiskey Row. That's it.
That'd be amazing.
Okay. Well, to be continued, you guys. This is very exciting. What an exciting twist in our lives.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways.
Oh, can I tell you something?
Yes.
I know there's no real kind segue to this, but it doesn't have to be brutal. Okay, I'm being very dramatic. But okay, you know why this is the most magical time of the year?
Why?
All because of women.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Go women.
So I was thinking about it last night. There's 3 things that make women come. Can you guess what they are?
Vibrators 1, 2, and 3.
No, I dare say these next 3 things are really what make women come. Ready?
Yep.
I wrote it down. When someone tells you I love you, like for the first time,
Oh, yeah, that's sweet.
right? Usually if you're having sex or something, right? Because then like, or the first time you know that they love you and then they repeat it for the first time in sex and you're like, I love you sex.
Mhm. That's a good one.
Number 2,
Mhm.
will you marry me sex,
Oh, yep.
right? That's like,
That's a good time.
right.
Yep.
Number 3, twinkle lights outside.
Oh, I thought you were going to say honeymoon sex.
No. I was going to say twinkle lights outside, the yellow lights.
Twinkle lights every time. I
Like,
don't, I don't care if I'm in an abandoned building in a dark, sketchy alleyway. If there's twinkle lights, I'm like, oh my God.
So here we go.
Beautiful.
I know. I mean, like fucking federal.
Yeah.
And there's like a refrigerator out in the alley kind of thing and like fucked up, but then they have twinkle lights and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I know. Like, oh, that's
That is,
sweet.
okay, twinkle light is the most romantic thing you see at night for women.
Mhm.
I'm going to say that. I'm going to say collectively that's how we all feel, right?
Yeah.
So what is Christmas? Nothing but more
I
lights.
know.
You get a right house that really understood the assignment. You are emitting so much like female hormones and like you're literally like vibrating on a really high level because you're a lit and I lit up,
Yeah,
right?
especially when they're like ivory lights.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the golden
Like,
yellow lights.
yep, like a classy golden yellow.
I think people are starting to phase out the violent like
Unless that's like your shtick and you have a whole yard set up and it's like
I don't ever think that's a great color. It's kind of offensive.
it is.
That like bright, harsh white light.
Yeah.
Kind of like your podcasting lights.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh. Okay, anyway.
Good lighting.
That's why this is the best time of year because all women are so close to coming
We're
at
just
any
like,
moment, right? Because there's a lot of I love yous,
Lots of love going around.
presents.
Yep.
I love present sex.
Lots of
I love present sex.
you know those Hallmark movies, they are like wholesome, but the guys are so hot.
They're so hot. They
Yeah.
are slightly erotica.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I got to tell you, it's like grocery store erotica
Yes, it
on
is.
TV because you're like,
And it's like, are they gonna hook up? No. And they always wait till the end. I'm like, come
you
on.
just want them to like rub
Yeah.
on each other just a little, like grind a little
Yeah.
bit, just a little. Like, let's start this. I want to see the back of his hand on the back of her neck, pulling her forward like sooner than till the end because like you are like so close to.
Like,
You're like, stop cunt teasing me. God damn it. And you know that you have to sit through. There's a lot of fucking commercials.
there are so many
Who
commercials.
listens
No, if you watch it on Hulu, there's no commercials usually. Okay, well,
Does everyone have?
I don't have cable.
Well, I got to tell you, it's a real drag. Because if you fast forward through all the commercials after
It's a very
ITV,
quick movie.
it's like 27 minutes.
It is. Yeah, it's a magical time.
It is a magical time. We all want to come to lights.
Yep.
Like under the,
The
lights.
twinkly lights. I need twinkle lights like in my bedroom now.
I know,
Yeah,
right? Wouldn't that be
uh-huh.
so hot? Like
Yep.
this motion.
Yep. Love it.
That's my take on why it's a magical time of year. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. You know what else? It's a magical time of the year
Why?
because we just had our first merch drop.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking awesome.
So exciting. Okay.
Tell me more.
So, you know, it's a gift. It's like still the holiday season. You can still treat yourself. Use
Oh my
that
gosh.
use that holiday money. Go to sofiredpod.com and shop the merch section because we've got hoodies, we've got sweatshirts, we've got blankets, we've got beanies. We even have stickers. So you can show off to all your friends that you're in the ski club. Maybe you're enlightened. Maybe you are proud to be so fired and unhireable.
I didn't know that was
Yeah.
fucking like Digos. That really one lands, doesn't it? Shit. But I want that stew.
Yeah, I'll get you the mug.
I want that.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't drink enough things to wear it. Is that a sweatshirt possibility?
Yeah, give me a sweatshirt.
I would like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So right now, keep the magic going. Keep spending your money on those Christmas presents that you didn't get, but the ones that you really want are at sofiredpod.com. Shop the merch section. And since you are our besties, use code SOFIRED10 for 10% off your first purchase.
Awesome.
Yay. Okay. We have some other recaps to go over. This is
And
like,
I already ordered.
yay. What did you get?
I already ordered a mug. I got this So Fired Ski Club mug and the Enlightened joggers.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's
wow.
a legit purchase.
That
That'd have been like a
is.
sticker.
I'm here to rep So Fired.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
And coming from you, that is real credibility.
Yeah, that is.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Merry Christmas to all of us.
Merry
I get
Christmas.
stuff.
For everyone.
I get stuff. Y'all get
fun.
sales. We're all getting presents.
That's so true.
We have the present of you.
And then I will also be
Oh.
getting like another ski club sweatshirt.
You passed right over that. I was having a
Oh,
special
sorry.
moment. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You're like, and then I'm going to get
Look
my
at this, this,
PJs.
matching PJs.
I want fancy PJs. You're like, what?
We have a couple. We were gonna recap
Something.
like previous episodes that we did, but
Let's just do one or two because they're so cringe.
Okay.
we did thank everyone in the beginning.
yeah, we did.
Let's one more time.
Okay, two other very quick recaps before I get to that recap.
Please.
I finally watched Love Actually with you.
I know.
Okay, cute movie. I don't really get why it's a cult classic exactly. because like I wouldn't watch
I
it
knew
every
you were
year.
gonna throw some shade. You
But
like
it's so cute.
It is so cute.
Then like I get now all the references that come from that movie, and I was like, oh, and it's funny. And honestly, my big takeaway was that it came out the year that Justin Timberlake released his album because a Justin Timberlake song is in there. His very first single. So that was very exciting for me.
Is that what landed?
Yep, that's what landed.
Okay.
That was my takeaway from the movie.
Okay, this
And
is so
also-
relevant.
And I'm like, and how is Hugh Grant the prime minister, and how is Billy Bob Thornton the
Okay,
President
let's
of the
time
United
out
States.
here. Time
Yeah.
out. I wrote a big one on this one. So the reason why this so this is definitely a Hallmark movie.
Yeah.
It's just more cinematic than a Hallmark movie,
Mhm.
but equally as logical and unlikely to happen.
Yes.
The Hallmark romance starts with a girl or a boy longing for, usually, I don't know, one's longing
It's
for the
usually a
other,
girl, yeah.
and then eventually coming together. That's the true definition of a Hallmark movie. That's literally it. It makes everyone feel good, and that's all this movie is.
Yeah. And then I
Unlike
also thought,
relationships with very where that are mind-boggling that could ever possibly happen.
yeah.
So
And
that's
I
a Hallmark
think-
movie.
And I think it's like a happy ending for pretty much like everyone involved in the movie, right?
Well, I don't know. Did they consider their divorce a good thing or not?
Well, you know, they'll move on to better pastures.
Yeah.
I also thought that kid was like 5 years old the whole time until the end of the movie when I found out he's like 10 or 11,
Like 12.
12. Okay.
Which
Um,
one was your favorite character? Like your favorite duo?
Hugh Grant and,
Yeah,
and the
totally.
secretary. Yeah.
Totally.
I
That was
was
like
like,
a
yeah.
no-brainer. And like, oh, and she gets to like run and jump up on him.
Uh-huh.
That is my favorite move, by the way.
And that is your move.
I fucking love that move. I love like cowgirl, like let me wrap my legs around you. Two people can really like shoulder that burden.
That's true.
It's a lot, and I am lucky to have someone who does.
Mhm.
You are very
Yeah.
What were we gonna
Okay, and then
recap?
my other quick recap, very quickly, was Harry and Meghan.
Oh, let's get to this.
Yeah,
First of all, I did watch it. I watched it for you
Okay.
so that I could be and stop being such a like a naysayer
Yeah.
or like Debbie Downer.
Uh-huh.
Like get on the boat, participate with world.
yeah.
Okay, what'd you think?
Why must they call each other H and M?
What the fuck?
That
cringe was-
drives me insane.
Did they? Okay, I didn't really watch. I fell asleep because I was like snoozeville after a while. Do they ever just say why they're calling each other that?
No, I think because I can't think of any other nicknames.
That's-
But like Harry goes by Has.
Which is why do they go by such stupid names?
Megan, I guess, would be Meg.
Right.
I don't know. Because they don't have any other nicknames. I'm like,
That
nothing?
kind of makes them douchey.
I know. I'm like, just call him by Harry and Megan, okay? Like,
That's your fucking name.
so okay. Once you
Okay,
get
what's-
beyond that,
Here's my take on that.
yeah,
And it's because they're probably tired of hearing the tabloids, Harry and Meghan. Those
Yeah.
two do not represent that. They're like, that is what Hollywood has assigned us. He's like, I identify as
Yeah.
stupid. And I'm Meg. Oh yeah, you're Meg. She's so photogenic.
she is beautiful.
Oh my god. Every picture is just like, I'm perfect.
I know.
Oh, she is. That camera loves her.
Uh-huh.
As it should.
She is gorgeous.
And he liked her off of an Instagram with the
with the dog here.
And I was like, stop
I'm
it.
like, that's amazing.
It is kind of amazing.
Mhm.
Love
Like-
can be found on Instagram.
Yeah, if the Prince of Wales, was that him?
Yeah.
Can find love on Instagram, like there's hope for everyone in this world.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I should step up my game. You know?
You gotta be friends of friends with someone royal.
I know. That girl was dialed in. How was she so like dialed in?
What do you mean?
I just feel like Megan
Yeah.
had a lot of affluent friends, very wealthy, who were dialed in maybe behind the scenes. Like the
Yeah.
daughter of like a producer or like something. They just seemed to fly a little bit higher and like so there's private planes. And I was like, where is this wealth coming from?
Yeah, I think because like her dad was in the industry forever, so then she grew up in the industry. So I think she probably like had like
Industry money.
industry money.
But
and,
I feel like
family
she's
friends.
also friends with industry kids.
right, exactly.
Somebody of wealth.
Yeah,
Like significant wealth because they were pretty
Yeah.
young. And I was like, I can tell you're living a baller life.
yeah.
She's just going to take the month off to travel and find herself and and live single. Come on.
I know,
Stop it.
but then that's when it happens.
That is when it always
Mhm.
happens.
But yeah, I do feel bad for them because
Why is that?
I'm team Meghan and Harry
Same.
because
Do they really like each other? It doesn't look.
yes, I think they like each other so much.
I hope so. I
They
hope
look
so.
like they do.
He adores her.
Yeah,
He fucking loves
he
her.
loves her.
I want to be with a man that feels the same way. When I was
Mhm.
dancing with that guy, it was like he knew my soul. Just like Harry and Meghan. Yeah, they seem to really and like their chickens and
I
their goats
know.
and shit.
Yeah, and they just like stick together through the tough times. They could have just broken up. That would have been easier. I think
Would it
if
happen? No, I don't think it would have because they would have. So let's say all of the media
or I think
attention
it
is.
probably would have been easier for her if they would have broken up because she's the one who like got it worse.
She certainly she got the brunt of
Yeah.
it, the whole
Mhm.
situation, and in a very like visceral,
Yeah.
abhorrent kind of way. Here's the thing: if they got divorced, it would still be a thing, but then
Yeah.
she'd be burdening the whole thing. I keep saying
Or no,
burdening.
or if they
She
just
would-
like never got married in the first place.
even if they broke up at any point, I just think Harry could protect her a little bit. She would have been
Right.
fully at the mercy of the vultures if she was alone
Mm-hmm.
and no one to turn to because no one else would be able to understand.
Yeah,
So by Harry like running interference, what a good man he is.
I know. And he's like, we need to get out of here. It's not safe. I think he's just like traumatized from his mom dying as well.
Of course,
So,
and
yeah.
it feels like very similar. I
Mm-hmm.
imagine.
Yep, I think so.
But why do they have to call each other H&M?
I don't know.
It's fucking stupid.
Please just call each other by your full name.
It like made me cringe every time, and I was like, "You're kind of losing some points here." So if you could kind of,
If you could just like say Harry,
why
Meghan.
do you do that? What else was the takeaway?
The UK tabloids are actually news, and they work with the royal family.
Their news.
Yeah, like the tabloids there are actually news. Like the royal family feeds them stories. So that's how like word gets out about everything and how they spin the media is that the royal family and like each like William and Kate have their own press secretary, H&M have their secretary, the Queen, like they all have their own press secretaries and then there's like 6 major tabloids, like 5 or 6, and they all take turns getting the major stories. So one house will like send them a story like, "Oh, Meghan was really difficult during this time." And then they'll have to have their press secretary be like, "No, like Kate made me cry." So they were supposed to work together and not turn on each other, but then I don't really know. The brothers got in a very big fight, and then they're like, gloves off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why.
Well, my theory is that Meghan was shining too bright, and Meghan and Harry were becoming way more popular in like a new face of the monarchy,
The modern face.
the modern face, and Kate and William are very traditional.
Right.
So like people, I think they were afraid of falling out of favor with the public because Harry and Meghan were like the people that everyone wanted to see.
Mhm.
And they were changing things up. And they're like, no, we need to stick to tradition. This is how things are done.
Right.
And
So for my generation, I think Kate is like a modern day like Cinderella, like
Mhm.
Snow White, whatever, right? And now Meghan rather is just real.
Yeah,
I mean, they were found on Instagram. Like
Yeah.
they're not changing who they are,
totally.
right?
Yeah.
So it is very progressive
Mm-hmm.
for the royal family.
For the royal family. Too progressive for them.
You know, unfortunately, but yeah, they were met with quite a bit of resistance. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch the rest because maybe after 4 episodes I fell asleep.
Oh.
So how much more content can there be?
I feel like after the 4th episode, like 5th and 6th, you see like, oh, like why they left and their life and
And then what happens? You said there's season 2?
no, that's it.
I thought there was
It's just
one
6 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And how do they leave it?
They're like, well, this is our life now and gotta do what we gotta do. And it's just like that.
We gotta keep on trudging
they're
on.
liking their new life.
Do they?
Yeah.
Seems
It's
pretty cool.
difficult
Why?
because Harry misses his family and friends and his life.
Oh. But yet she was gonna give it up.
She didn't even want to give it up. He was the one who wanted to give it up.
No, she gave up her life.
Yeah, she gave up her life.
But no one talks about that.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't even like communicate on Instagram anymore.
Oh, I know. She like talked to her family. Like that's weird.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of culty.
Yeah.
Like a lot culty.
I'm like, would I want to be in that cult? I don't
Okay,
know.
here's the thing. I knew I could talk to you about this. I'd be like, are the Paps really that bad?
Yeah.
I thought I
I
could
know,
handle it.
I don't know. It's okay.
I totally thought so. I was like, I'd like to try it.
Like, you can call me racist names. It's
Nah,
fine.
it's
Like,
fine. I don't
it's
know that.
fine. Like, my life is fine. Like, I travel
Okay,
and
no,
I do.
it's not okay to call me racist names, right?
That's crossing line. But if you could like back it up a step or two, like this cult is something I think I could do it.
I wonder. I really want to like see the challenge if I
Yeah.
could, and I want to know how hard. Like, where would I grade on the PAPS? Like,
Mhm.
like
Would they love you or hate you?
no, but could I
Like,
handle it or not?
oh yeah,
Would I crack?
that's true.
And how long would it take me to crack?
Oh
And what would and I'd like to know what the result of me cracking looks like.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, you know what happened? Like when they first found out that Harry and Meghan were dating, the Paps were waiting for her outside her house, and she was buying flowers. She like waved. She's like, "Hi, like have a nice day." And the Harry's like, "You can't interact with them. Like that makes it look like you like the press, and you can't have that." Isn't that wild?
oh, I guess I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I feel so tricked.
Yeah. It's all an illusion.
That's you know, I do like this show because they drop the veil on all of it.
Mhm.
It's like a behind the scenes of a reality TV show.
Yes. That's why I loved it.
I know. I know. I did love the behind the scenes. I've been wanting a behind the scenes my whole life,
Mhm.
as long as I knew
And
them.
Harry is releasing a book pretty soon, so maybe there's some more behind the scenes.
I hope
I can
so.
only hope.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then, like, and I liked hearing like we posed with the engagement ring, and
Yeah.
then we went right in and we have an interview, and I was
Mhm.
like, ooh, okay, it's a real job.
The cult is fine. It's a
I
culty
think
job.
we would
Yeah.
like it.
I think
Actually,
we might like it. I know.
Oh,
So
we-
the royal family needs some.
we didn't do. We didn't. Your hair's dirty, right?
Yeah, it is.
Snood.
Yeah, Snoot. Oh, so because we're in the ski club,
Yep. One of our favorite brands.
one of our favorite brands, Dope Snow, has a super cute over the helmet Snood gator built in. I was very curious about this. Okay, we'll have to try this on later.
Okay, we'll
But-
do a video.
Yeah. Do you want me to put it on?
Yeah,
Is that what you're asking? Oh.
I want you to try it on, and I want you to tell me what you think. You got it on a lot easier than I did.
I can picture you like swear.
That's exactly what.
Oh wow. Okay. I like this. This is really snug.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's snugger than I thought it was going to be.
I'm a little creeped out by the fabric.
Okay, I'll keep it.
Settle down. You know, aren't you creeped out by it?
No. It's like a fleecy material
Ish.
ish. Okay, but if you guys
See, it's
if
hard.
you're not watching on YouTube, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Hey, you know what?
Whoa. Okay, so anyways, that was our recaps of recaps of recaps. We didn't even recap our other episodes, but
No,
you
there's
guys
nothing.
don't need to
But
know
thank you
anything.
again for bearing with us.
Yes. Thank you. Help us find Tyler, just in case Jesse needs a little bit of help on that front.
Not she does.
Nope.
New Year's Eve. What is it? Well, what's the sentence?
See you New Year's Eve, Whiskey Row.
What about time? Before midnight.
Before midnight. New Year's. That's the time. Okay. So thanks for hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks for coming back.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks for sharing this with your friends. And if you haven't shared So Fired with your friends yet, please do that. That's another gift that keeps on giving, and it allows us to keep on recording every single week and spreading our positive message throughout the world. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.